The Uxbridge Update on Uxbridge FM.
A warm welcome to this week's Uxbridge Update, your guide to what's happening in and around Uxbridge over the next week or so, brought to you by Uxbridge FM. We've got a definite spooky theme to this week's episode, but we'll try and keep the Halloween puns to a minimum. First off this week, one of a number of things happening on Friday the 26th of October, the Hillingdon Fire Station Open Day from 12 till 5, with vintage fire engines on show, fire and rescue demonstrations, cycle stamping, guide dogs and a mini farm. Friday 26th is the last day of the Black Park Halloween Trail from 10 till 2, £3 per map, no booking required. Just answer the quiz questions to earn a treat. Over at National Trust-owned Osterley Park, they've got a pumpkin festival all weekend, 11 till 4, £4 per person. Follow the trail around the gardens while completing these spooky activities. From potions to broomstick flying, break the spell and save the pumpkins, then carve your own pumpkin to take home. Also on Friday 26th, Headstone Manor Museum has a family-friendly Halloween spooktacular. From 12 till 5, it's £2 per person with a spooky guided tour of the Manor House and Museum with immersive performances and an array of characters. Come in fancy dress for a free edible eyeball. Friday evening, the Chiltern Open Air Museum have their annual Halloween spectacular. £12.50 gets you fire performances, a spooky walk, a chance to check out the witches, wizards and ghouls inhabiting the historic buildings, spine-tingling stories, Halloween crafts, barbecue and soup. I must say I'm quite intrigued by this one. The Argosy Players, one of Hillingdon's theatre companies, are organising the Hillingdon Horror Maze, the Shriekwell, at the Hillingdon Athletics Track on Friday night and Saturday night, the 26th and 27th. You can book tours of the maze from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. and tickets are £8 and £6. Jules Collins is co-directing the event.
The Hillingdon Horror Maze is in its second year at the Hillingdon Sports and Leisure Complex. We have a maze set up where people can come in and go into all the various rooms that are set up with different horror themes, and all of them are designed to give maximum scares. There'll be all sorts of lighting and strobes and really horrible scare actors, making Halloween a real exciting time.
And what's the age restriction?
As far as ages go, we don't recommend it for under 8s, but we don't say they can't come. Really, any child sort of 12 and under should be accompanied by an adult.
argosyplayers.org.uk for more info on that. OK, enough spooky events. We need some light relief. How about Tim Vine at the Beck Theatre on Friday and Saturday? He's calling this tour Sunset Milk Idiot. And while we're at the Beck, they tell me their panto season is selling out fast. It's Peter Pan this year with Ryan Thomas starring as Captain Hook. You know Ryan, he used to be on Corrie and was this year's Big Brother winner. We grabbed a quick chat with him backstage at the Beck. From Corrie to Captain Hook, any similarities?
So far from Corrie, Captain Hook is a very unique character, isn't he? A long way from the cobbles, put it that way.
What makes a great panto, do you think?
What makes a good panto? A good villain, obviously. And that's why I'm here. Panto is always full of laughter and humour, so that won't be missed in here. I know that Darryl, our producer, who I've worked with before, always puts on a good show, humour with an element of realism as well, and bringing that story to life on stage, which is, you know, something you always want when you go and watch a panto. You know, you want that magical feeling of Peter Pan, the one that you imagine from, say, the book, the movie. You want it to come alive on stage, and Kudos are very, very good at doing that. They always put 110% into, a production, and that's why I always like working with them. I'm looking forward to starting and meeting everyone. It'd be great.
And if you're a fan of Ryan, there's some more fun bits from that interview on our Facebook page. Music-wise, we mentioned them last week, but as they've been called one of the UK's top 5 tribute acts, let's give them another mention. Fleetwood back at the Tropic at Ruislip, that's held at Ruislip Social Club. At Whelan's in Uxbridge, you'll catch Bible Code Sundays on Friday night. I had a quick listen to their latest album, Walk Like Kings. It sounds catchy and has Russell Crowe and Elvis Costello guest starring. I can't promise those two on Friday, but you never know. Then Saturday night, they've got solo singer Lorraine O'Reilly, and it seems she also has a link with Russell Crowe, having sung with him last year. The Crown in Cowley have the Eastcote Flyers on Friday from 9 p.m. They describe themselves as playing mainly 60s pop covers, soul, R&B, rock and roll and country and western. Sunday morning, Queensmead School in South Ruislip have another one of their car boot sales from 7 a.m. till 1. It sounds early, but don't forget you've got the extra hour in bed Saturday night as the clocks go back. That's all the events for this week. If you've got something going on, it's what's on at uxbridgefm.co.uk on the email, or WhatsApp us on 07403 482 457. If it's your birthday coming up, let us know and we'll send you some cake. And if you're a local business and want a mention, drop us a line as well. Catch you next week for another Uxbridge update.
Join us on social media. Search Uxbridge FM.